Hello explorers, I am back in the UK and I have been now for about 3 weeks, nearly 3 weeks, and the weather here it's been cold. I am missing Malaysia so much. I'm missing the hot humid weather, the food. The food here just seems so bland when you've spent 6 months eating food in the likes of Vietnam and Thailand and Malaysia. But anyway, I have adjusted back to life in the UK, but I'm going to be leaving very soon. A week on Saturday I will be starting a 6-month adventure, but more on that later in the video. I just wanted to firstly go through what I've been getting up to since I've been back home. Now in the last month or so I have had, I would say, probably nearly 1,000 new subscribers, and there's a lot of you that don't know anything about me, so I'm going to take this opportunity to say that I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. If you've got any questions about travel, remote working, or any questions you'd like to ask me, then please do leave them down in the comments and I will create a video answering those questions very soon. Also, update on what I've been getting up to. So, as you know, or you may not know since there's so many new to the channel, I am type 2 diabetic and I have to come back home to the UK every 6 months to get a checkup. I get my bloods taken, I have to pee in a bottle, too much information I know, and I get my liver tested and everything else, my sugar levels, my blood pressure, everything that is vital to a working human body. And everything's come back good so far. I had my retinal screening, which is like a photograph of your eyes. I had that done yesterday. I won't know how that has gone for about 6 weeks, so I'm just trying to forget about that and not get myself concerned or worry about it. Whatever happens, hopefully everything's fine, I'm sure it will be. But yeah, my blood pressure is considerably down as it was this time last year. I've lost probably just over 3 stone in the last 12 months. Must admit, I would have liked to have lost a little bit more, but I've made big improvements in my diet and my eating and my exercise. Whilst I was in Malaysia, I was swimming every single day, and I have to say, I really miss that. On Friday, I'm going to be going to my mum's. I'm spending a week there, and that means that this week I need to pack my backpack. I need to decide what I'm going to be taking for the next 6 months of travel, and it's going to be a little bit more trickier. If you don't know, I travel with just a 46-litre backpack. That's all I travel with. I do have a day pack, but that just gets tucked into the backpack itself. And yes, obviously I've got seasons this time. When I was in Southeast Asia, it was going to be pretty much warm all the time, so that meant that I just take shorts and t-shirts and just a pair of trousers. Don't need to worry about jumpers and things like that. But this trip I'm going to be going to Tallinn in Estonia to start off with, and it's like -2, -3 there, so the temperatures are quite cold, so I need to make sure that I have some warmer clothing and then some summer clothing, so it's going to be tricky, but we shall get there. Maybe I'll do a packing video. If you'd like me to do a packing video, let me know down in the comments and I'll try and do that in the next week or so. Well, next couple of days. What am I on about? A couple of days. Time is going so quickly. As I said, I'm going to be travelling for 6 months, so where am I going to go? Well, I've mentioned Tallinn in Estonia. It's a city that I've always wanted to go to, and the route that I'm going down is the Baltic countries for the first 3 months. So basically, I'm going to be going to Tallinn, Estonia, I'm going to be going to Riga in Latvia, I'm going to be going to Vilnius in Lithuania, I'm going to Minsk in Belarus and Kiev in the Ukraine. That is my route for the first 3 months. What I'm doing after that 3 months, I've no idea right now. It could completely change. I could continue to travel in Europe. I could decide to go somewhere else. We shall see. I'm going to leave that open. I'm not going to book anything for those final 3 months and just see how I feel when I get to Kiev in the Ukraine. My travels between the cities will either be by coach or train. I've not booked much of the trip so far, to be honest. I'm kind of just keeping it open. It might be that I decide to stay somewhere a little bit longer. It might be that, you know, I've seen everything in that city within a shorter period of time. So I'm just keeping it open. I will be booking some of it when I get to Tallinn and just planning it as I go along, rather than just booking 3 months straight away. I want some flexibility. You might be thinking, Darren, when am I going to be going back to Malaysia or Southeast Asia? That will be later this year. It will be towards the winter time in the UK, because I want to take advantage of the warmer weather during the spring and summer months in Europe and see some countries that I've not visited before. But I will be going back to Southeast Asia, well actually Asia, more on that soon maybe. Yeah, Tokyo maybe Hong Kong. We'll see. We'll see how things go with the job. But yeah, hopefully Tokyo, hopefully Hong Kong, hopefully back to Vietnam, definitely back to Malaysia, and also to Thailand. So more on that soon. Those are my plans. I shouldn't really be talking about that. Let's pretend I didn't say anything there. Didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I really wanted to get out and create a few videos of my home city and county of Yorkshire, but the weather hasn't been great, as I said earlier in the video. But when I'm back in September, the weather will be much improved, so I will definitely be getting out and sharing much more about where I'm from and where I grew up and all of that interesting stuff. Well, I think it's interesting anyway to share that kind of information with you all. So yes, please do leave your questions down in the comment section below, and I will do a Q&A video very soon, and the exploring and the adventures will recommence very soon. I hope you're well, taking care of yourselves, exploring. Shall talk to you soon. Take care.